Hunted,
but it was originally going to be darts.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
It was throw a dart, race to where it lands.
Yeah.
And then on the day, Josh was like, by the way, these guys are also chasing you.
Yeah.
We didn't know until that moment.
Yeah.
But we did have a slight inkling because Chris had said to Harry that Arthur was in the video.
Yeah.
And as we leave, we see Batch walks past us. I swear I swear that is. And then he starts talking to Arthur and I go, it is.
Yeah.
What are these two doing? And Harry's gone, he's in the video.
Yeah.
So we kind of thought something's going on. We didn't know what.
I knew as well because Josh had asked me, do you want to be a hunter or do you want to be in the team?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Well, me and Josh, I feel like me and Josh are beefing right now, but he seemed all right downstairs.
Have you heard about this, John?
I'm aware. I'm Team Randy a little bit.
Well, no. Hold on. You know, the only part of this whole thing that was a little bit real was the fact that in the video, obviously, I rented the car and drove it from Rugby to fucking Hereford, which is like miles away. And then like the video's done, and everyone's got fucking there's like 4 V classes.
No, that's your team though. Your team stitched you up.
Yeah, to be fair, they were like, "Oh, Randy, you can drive." And I was like, "Oh, sure, fuck it, why not? I don't mind." And also, actually, I paid for it, and they're like, "We can bust you, but give it you back." And I haven't, obviously, my fault. I haven't asked, but anyway, I rented the car in my name, and then at the end of the video, it was 4 fucking V classes taking everyone home, and everyone's like, "Yep." And Josh was like, "Oh, you can just drive the car back." I'm like, "What?" I got to drive the car back to fucking Rugby, and I was like, "No, I'm not obviously not doing that." But obviously, I was still joking a little bit, but I was being quite serious. But obviously, with like Josh, I'm always like that.
Yeah.
And then we ended up finding like a Hereford. It's like 5 minutes away. There's an Enterprise. You can drop the car off. Get there, and it's like you can't drop the car off out of hours. And then I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm like, so I just put the keys under the wheel, left it there, and everyone's like, bro. And I was like, I'm risking it. I know, but I'm like, I just can't be asked. It's because in videos, right, I have this weird mentality where I'm like, you can do what you want. Like, you know, and I have to really, when I'm driving as well, I have to really curb myself because I'm like, I could just drive as fast as I want, I can speed, but I can't. I always feel like in videos, you've got like a free pass because it's like you're working, but obviously, like life don't care about that. Like, people in life don't care about that.
By that you mean the police don't care about
the police, the people in charge. But anyway, no, what happened was Josh asked me, do you want to be a hunter or do you want to be like in the team? And I was like, which one is like, I think I was like, which one's got less running around? He's like, both got a lot running around. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll be on a team, why not? Then the next day, it looks is like chasing you lot, and then he's like, I want to get my $5 grand, man. I want to get my $5 grand. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's like, oh yeah, if we catch him, we get $5 grand each. I'm like, what? And then Batch and Arthur just don't catch us. But then pretty much they do catch us at the end because they just go to the finish line.
Yeah.
So they're always going to catch us. Like, there's no way you can't catch us if you're just waiting at the finish line.
Yeah. No, to be fair, they were following you and they decided to go ahead to get there.
Sure.
And then they actually were there for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Waiting at a different place.
Yeah.
And then they saw your tracker said the other side, so they sprinted down.
Yeah. And then to be fair to them, they actually didn't even know they were going to win $5 grand.
I know.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, Josh, you did not tell me there was $5 grand. And
do you want to be a hunter or the hunted?
Yeah, and then all these videos we do, people always win shit. Like, I remember, you know, like the one where Freezy just won, like, you know, when where Ethan, someone had to dig through shit.
The box.
Yeah. I've never won anything like that in a Savin video. The only thing I've ever won is that fucking High Jingo. I never got it.
No, but the mystery box one was we decided on the day it would be funnier if you guys can steal one thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But his box was just money.
Yeah.
So
you can steal one thing. And also, by the way, I obviously don't care. And also, even I was joking around with Josh, but I was like, I was thinking a few days later, I was like, you know what, maybe I joked a bit too much because I was like, just so you know, I obviously don't care about not getting the money. Because also, I'd obviously Simon, would never care. If he offered me, I wouldn't even take it. He was like, here's $5 grand. I was like, no, don't give it to me. And I do mean that.
That's stupid. I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, it depends what kind of. If it's like something that you win, like if I won it, maybe. But if it's like giving it to me, I'm like, nah, you know. But I was teasing about that, and then my birthday came around, and everyone put in the chat happy birthday. He didn't put it, and he didn't reply to me. The last thing I directly messaged him privately, and I was like, oh, sorry about this. Hopefully it's all right. He didn't reply, and I'm like, wow, maybe actually he's taking this to heart, you know. But then downstairs I saw him today, and he seemed all right, you know.
Yeah. I think he's okay with you.
Fuck. And then I've got one more thing I'll talk about with Josh, but we'll bring that up a different day. We can't talk about it yet.
Okay. Yeah. I know what it is. Probably next week, I think. We'll be able to talk about it.
See me invest in the chat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Josh.
That video is...
That video, oh my God, there's so much in that video. I loved it, by the way.
It was good.
It was so good. So the best thing in it, there was sabotages. So you can do something that then sabotages us. And the way you got to do that was by opening your lucky one, your wild card one, ended up giving you that one. So their one was like, we have to freeze in place. And just so you know, we didn't know, Josh was trying to call us, but no one got a phone call. It wasn't even we were answering, no one got a phone call.
Yeah.
So we didn't know we had to freeze yet. So we catch you guys on the train. We're like, yeah, let's go. And you guys are like, no, you got to get off. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, you're frozen. By the way, I think Harry was so close to fucking punching Bez.
Oh, no, he was.
He was so angry. Because we're trying to do this gonster, man. And that's a gonster. That's just... Look, I'm drinking both at the same time, man. And Bez is like, that's not a gonster. That's not a gonster. And obviously, everything in this video is a joke. We're all bantering, but it was such a ratty video in a good way. And then fucking Lux and Jamie just miss you guys.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know Lux and Jamie were in the video. So when I saw Lux running, I'm like, oh my God, they must be the hunters. Because we knew we were getting hunted by Arthur at this point. And Batch.
We got a FaceTime from Lux of him just in the car being like,
mad.
See you soon, boys.
Yeah, we were really nervous that we were going to get caught. And by the way, this is so clutch because what was missing that train was literally what lost us the video. In terms of like, that's what put us so far back.
I'm kind of happy, like, obviously it did give us this huge advantage on you. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we went to the same boat, we went to the same train, it was very... Yeah, it would have been... But
we missed our boat. So in the video, if you see, we run in to get our boat and it goes. So we miss our boat. Yours one comes after that. We got on that one. It's funny how, like, in a way, we... And then Harry is riding that line back for no reason. He says in the video, he's like, oh, just so you know, this doesn't count as travel. I'm just going to fucking sit on one.
Why?
Because it's just weird. It's just fun, I guess. And then I realized, I mean, you guys are like, oh, you're on the line back. I'm like, no, we weren't. I was like, fucking Harry was on one, but not for any reason. He's just on one.
Yeah, me and Ethan are the subject to a lot of hate in the comments.
Yeah, but it's funny though.
No, but it's because we look at that Josh face on the phone. I know. It's because everyone's like, oh, they snitched for using their phone.
Yeah,
by using their phone.
Yeah, but obviously,
and I'm like, well, the thing is, Josh was basically texting us throughout and giving us updates on our phones.
You can't use your phone for navigation or like travel, but you can obviously, if you want to text like your fucking, like if he wants to text Faith, he can do that. You know, so that's all allowed. You can be on your phone, you just can't use it for like maps.
He said, don't use it for any form of like figuring out where you're going.
Yeah. Of course,
and don't use it for anything you need your phone to pay for.
Yeah.
And that's where the conversation came in for the boat of like Harry holds his phone up and goes, I've used my card, and he's holding his phone.
But that is a card, though. Like that is just because also, by the way, I don't know if you know, on those Uber boats, you can hold it onto like, you know, when you go through turnstiles, you can hold your phone and it just does it. You don't have to actually touch your phone. You can just beep it. So
but you're using your phone.
Am I? If my phone's like, look at that, I can just. Also, by the way, when your phone's,
what have you tapped? Like, what have you put there?
Nothing.
What have you put on the thing to scan through?
My phone.
So what have you used?
But think about it. It's not. But it's the same technology that you would use with your fucking card.
Randy, is your phone involved in the process?
This is the better one, right? Did you get a physical ticket?
No, you don't need to. I don't know why you guys had tickets.
Because we used our card.
No, but you didn't scan it on the thing. So you know you go through a train and you scan to get through the gates. They have that on the boat, so you can just scan that. You don't have to actually get a ticket. You
had to buy a ticket with the card.
No, but if I had my card, I could just tap my card on the Uber tap. You don't have to actually get a ticket.
But you didn't.
No, we didn't. But also the card. but obviously it was funny. I mean, if it was reversed, we would have made the same point.
Yeah.
No one actually cares about using the phone. It's just trying to get a one up against the team.
Oh yeah, you just want to win.
Yeah.
Although that is the most frustrating win because that's the only time the winning team hasn't been there like 4 hours before.
Yeah, it's good. We thought you would just leave. We by the way, one error in our. I mean, I think you guys still would have won, but we like sort of gave up so early. We were like, let's just have fun, fuck it, you know. So the thing where the challenge you gave us, we had to all go and shit on top of each other.
Yeah,
we could have done it on the train.
Oh, you didn't do it on the train?
No, we went and we were driving, stopped at the services, McDonald's. We did it, and then we just ate some food. For ages.
Harry put in the chat. Harry was texting as well, just so you know.
Yeah.
He put, everyone on the train is hearing us shout about pooing.
Yeah, we were talking about it. So when you gave us the challenge and we were on the train. So if we were smart, we were going to do it on the train.
We actually said it. We said, fuck, we should have given them a challenge that they can't do on the train.
Yeah. And by the way, you don't know this. I found this out sidecast just a minute ago, briefly.
I don't know it.
You know the duck wasn't a fucking duck.
The duck we got was a duck.
It was a goose.
No, there was a goose next to it.
Oh.
We took a picture with the ducks.
But I think Toby was saying he didn't.
There was geese. You were with us, John, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what we saw was a duck.
What did Toby say on Sidecast? I joined that late, obviously.
We looked, and we go outside, and we're like, that's a duck, run over, it's a goose.
I got you.
Then behind the thing is a family of ducks, and there's a duck.
I really wish we could have... I mean, the task wasn't a bad one, because obviously, like, it's pretty hard to find a duck, to be honest.
We got so lucky.
Yeah.
You gave us that.
Yeah.
We pull up Birmingham.
Yeah.
Ethan goes, there's a pond out there with ducks.
Yeah.
He just knows it.
Well, I think what happened is, wow, mad.
It was so weird. He literally just leads us through.
Yeah.
Get to this pond, take a picture, go straight back.
But did he maybe use his phone?
No, because we went there for EGX.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think what we did, we smashed it with the whole, like, skateboard, TikTok, clock, we smashed out. We had different challenges. Some of them
Only
were different.
one.
Oh, okay.
Your clock.
Yeah, your freeze was harder. It was so hard.
Fry an egg.
To fry a fucking egg on the floor.
That's why we used the Lucky.
Yeah. And our Luckies were crap. Our Luckies was, you got to be quiet for 10 minutes. And the other one was, you have to do a challenge or something. And we sacked off. We read it. We're like, it's not even worth it at this point. So we just left it. But I reckon if we didn't stop at McDonald's and we actually like we didn't do that stupid fucking route to get to you guys, we climbed up a mountain. We didn't go to the corners. We parked on the main road and just went up the hill. Vic, by the way, was on crack that video. Fucking hell. In a good way. He was just so energetic.
Toby put in the chat like, oh, Vic was on some scatty energy.
On smoke, man. Yeah, me and Harry couldn't even keep up. I was like, what? I always forget, like, in Simon videos, I feel like when I watch it back, I was like, wow, I didn't really talk much. Do you ever have that? Like,
yeah.
But in the video, I feel like I was. Then I'm like, well, I've probably said nothing of value. But I enjoyed it, though. It was ratty. I feel like videos should be like that. As in, like, if we... Same thing about golf videos. Like, if we actually... In that train, everyone actually cares so much about getting on there. That's why it was so aggressive. That's good, you know? It's not... No one's phoning it in there. Everyone's actually really, like, trying.
Yeah. That's why... Harry actually like swings at Ethan as well,
bro, because he's like, it's not a gunster. That's not a gunster. And like,
Ethan is the most like, he's such a wind-up merchant. But he's so good. Like, I hate being against him.
Yeah.
Because if you're losing, it's the worst thing in the world.
He literally goes, ha ha, like, you got a freeze. No, he's joke. He was joke. Fuck, man.
Did you guys actually do the poo thing properly or not?
Well, look, here's why it's hard, right? Look.
I saw a comment that said like, "Oh, Ethan and Simon are turning into Karens," and I'm like, "Harry's the definition of a Karen in this video."
Yeah. Fuck. Do we shit? No, I think Vic did the poo.
Vic went first and pooed.
The thing is, it's hard because like, what if you can't poo?
Then you had to stay there for.
Oh yeah. Well, I think me and Harry. I mean, I didn't poo, but we tried. It's still gross. It's still fucking.
Well, that's why we said you have to stay there.
It's still not flushing. Yeah.
Have you guys watched it back at all?
I watched some. They told us about that though, with the whole MILFs.
Yeah. Wait, they told. Oh yeah, theirs.
Bash yeah.
Mate, them two just had a really leisurely day. They didn't. When I was watching it, I was like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
They were talking to this mum for like. They were talking to her in Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
She was at the finish line.
Mad.
Which was 2 hours away.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
With their kids,
you know
right?
About this?
No.
So they basically met this mum who was just kind of on smoke, as in like she kind of just wanted them.
She wanted to be very friendly.
Yeah, and this is on the. I think this is going to Birmingham, and then she ended up being at the finish line to meet.
Mad.
That is that's
2.5
commitment.
hours away.
That's mad.
But with her son. Yeah.
These are. I mean.
Oh no! Sorry, Batch sat with her.
Why is
talking to her? Arthur sat with someone else.
Batch is an attractive guy. He gets a lot of attention from the women.
I felt really bad, we sat on the way back. It was me, Ethan, and Vic. We're in a car.
Yes.
With Batch. And we're sitting in a six seats in the back, right? So 3 facing 3.
Is this before you set off?
Yeah. And I get in, I sit down, Ethan gets in, sits there, like opposite to in the middle, and then Vic gets in and sits furthest right, facing towards Ethan. And Batch was about to get in, and Vic just goes, oh, you should sit in the front so we can have leg room. So I went, what?
Yeah.
You can't just put him next to the driver.
Yeah, and it's also like...
It's like a 3-hour drive.
And it was like a guest in the video, and like the first time it's probably like spoken to a lot.
I don't think any of us have met him properly.
I've seen him on
I'd met him.
Videos and stuff.
He was in our video.
Yeah, the laugh one.
Yeah.
But
I hadn't had a conversation.
Well, also, I Vic didn't mean it, but the way it did...
Vic meant it in no horrible way.
But the way it played out, because I just saw it as I was leaving Team by Simon, it was like, yeah, mate, get in the front.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I saw it, lads, and I was a bit like, fucking hell.
I was like, no, come on, man.
Vic honestly meant like you'll be more. It'll be comfier for everybody, including you, if you sit in the front.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, get in the front, mate."
Yeah. I felt so bad. I was like, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, that was a good
we're gonna have him on, right, Randy?
Yeah, we'll get him on. Yeah. But at some point, I didn't want to ask him the other day because it's 1 day notice. I was like, I want to like get the notes ready and stuff.